Charlie Alpha, sit rep over.
37 Alpha, 37 Charlie, sit rep as follows, break. Sections made headway on a couple of buildings in the town, no contact with enemy or civilian presence so far, over.
Luck, boys.
Acknowledged. The large red building on the left side of the road when you're entering town, is that confirmed? Clear, over.
Is that?
That is correct, building
I wasn't
confirmed.
too sure. Okay, we'll do this one.
Acknowledge, all call signs CCP
it's
will be
fine,
set
mate.
up
Warren,
in
going
large
with him.
red building. Alpha out.
Ward security down the road.
Hard breach or soft breach?
I'm not too.
Alright, we'll
Is
go
it a hard breach or soft breach?
With your PAM, and we'll head to the next building.
Alpha, this
Hard
Echo
breach or
standby,
soft
salt
breach,
over.
Trin?
Echo Alpha, send salt over.
Echo engaged 4 times contact in grid 125057, approximately 1
Okay,
minute
it's just
ago.
hard breach, yeah.
Section breached and cleared the building. We are taking 1 times tier 3, currently conducting searches.
Okay.
So you're not getting
Area over.
One left.
Say again,
He's too
number
thick.
of enemy, over.
Morgan, we're going to be stepping
4
up to
times,
the
over.
building on the north side of the road.
Acknowledged. Conduct your searchers and hold firm. Patch your tier 3. If you do require medical assistance, we will get to you ASAP. Once Charlie's continued and cleared into the town, you should be able to head north and join them in the centre, over.
Charlie, fall into
Roger, it is myself that is to tier 3. When possible, it could be nice to have their medic, but it's not urgent, over.
Roger, out.
Morgan and Pierce, clear out this 2-story.
Last word of it. Fucking weird, I can't get it. Breaching. Go left. Right, clear. High's clear.
Yeah.
Really, how big is that house?
Noise discipline, immediately.
You might be able to get out this door easier.
Turn yourself down
There
towards
we
the
go.
Military trucks
Accord.
west
clear this
of
building.
the current building Charlie's
Lee.
on. Stand by.
Hello.
Send a
37
quick
Alpha, 37
message
Charlie.
to
Section has
Yep.
eyes on military
Over there somewhere.
trucks to the west of current
I was
position.
clearing that building actually.
Rog.
Breaching.
Large white storage area ahead is our target, so we're going to wait till Golf gets on top
Alright,
of the
what's
hill.
the direction,
so
do you
hold it
I want
Is
you
it-
over there.
Alright.
flank right by
Tell
Charlie.
Trin
Like
to hold
Golf
that, he's
message,
cleared that
Clear
building.
out the
Alright.
military truck
Alright, Trin,
to the,
Walker's told me to tell you to hold where you are now. After you cleared that building.
Roger, okay, we'll hold then.
Cool, and I think Golf
Large,
is looking
what was
for
it? Large white,
large white storage area.
large white storage area is the target building. Warren, move yourself up to that bush.
Large
down the
white
street?
storage area.
I've got you back, Lee.
Southwest. That's it.
Get myself into more cover. Sand out, melon.
There is a big white warehouse just west of the building you're at.
Yeah, that'll be the target building. Just hold for now.
Oh yes, yeah, I just haven't peeked that far. Roger.
Alpha Golf, message over.
Golf, Semper Alpha, over.
Be advised, Golf is in fire support position to the north. Eyes on 1 HMG gunner, waiting for Charlie to push and commence the attack before we start opening up, over. Be advised, reference to last, the gun is not mounted. Gun is not mounted, over.
White building here.
Where? Whereabouts?
Roger, acknowledged. I'm on site with Charlie. I've relayed. Organising attack now. Should kick off in the next 30 seconds, over.
The warehouse is going to be Delta's responsibility. The vehicles to the north of the warehouse is going to be Charlie's responsibility.
Advised, I can't see any
No
movement
enemies.
here at all.
Around
No
the
packs spotted so far, over.
with the warehouse. Understood? Thank you.
Builders left side of the road still aren't clear. Do you want us to clear that first?
Say again, mate.
Buildings on the left side of the road aren't clear. Do you want us to clear that first?
Ignore myself.
Alright.
Clear them? Yes or no?
Nope, just ignore them.
37 Charlie, commencing assault. Time now. Over.
Okay, double time it.
This thing, yeah? Or...
Yeah.
Person inside the white warehouse.
Get guns up. I believe they're clearing it. Let's hold security.
Charlie, cover the exit. Delta,
Okay, Bravo, let's show it.
announce yourself on the front door. Go on, find a better spot.
Delta, push yourselves in here. Try and find someone.
Charlie, be advised, there's one times packs inside the white warehouse.
here, yep.
One
Yep.
times packs inside the white warehouse.
Delta's pushing in.
Attempting to apprehend.
There we are. There
Put
we
your hands
are.
up.
Stay what? Hands up. Hands up.
What?
Hands up. Put a
Deck well,
weapon
when
on the
you're
floor.
good to start proceeding north. Reference.
Put your hands
large
up.
Red
Put a gun on the
building in
floor.
Red brick.
Which one first?
Your gun on the floor.
126058. That is
Don't try
Bravo's
anything funny.
current lock stat, and you should be able to see him for a medic. Over.
Alright. Put your hands up. Alright, someone put cable ties on him.
Alpha to Echo, I believe the medic just came to
Alright,
us. So.
Trim, we have one times POW.
Roger. Once
believe
you're
he's in the
seen
back.
to head northwards up the road and rejoin platoon
We've got
in central area. Over.
a laptop in here as well.
Rescued.
That crate can be opened.
Can it? Oh, right.
Okay.
Charlie Alpha,
Covering.
set rep. Over.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Stand for Charlie, over.
Okay, we're good.
Send set rep when
Right.
able. Over.
Yep, we're good to go. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
opening out.
Lee, is that Seepers or rescued
Right.
Seepers,
enemy captive?
Seepers, I believe it's the one that took me hostage actually.
Still 60s or
Oh, nice.
No.
Yeah, he took me hostage.
37 Alpha, 37 Charlie. Set rep as follows.
What is
the
Break-
point?
Hello sir,
sorry.
what is your name?
no contact
What?
on
What is your name?
position, however you have
Poplowski.
captured.
Was you involved in a
Gained one time Seepers.
captive of
we'll bring it back to the
British
CCP.
personnel?
Over.
What? Yeah.
There was a...
not. No, what?
You haven't before. This is like ages
Charlie
ago.
acknowledged. Pull back to.
No.
Okay,
Well, the closest
Wait,
I've been to a British man. Fine.
okay, right. Right, yeah, he's inside and here talking. We got loads of stuff in here. Drones, laptops.
Alright, don't go sniffing
lots
around
of
too much.
bananas.
Get him secured and take him back to the CCP.
Do you want me to take this laptop?
Leave it for now. Let's see him come snooping around.
CCP.
Yeah.
What else?
I think it's the
CCP.
buildings. I think it's the buildings we were just in.
Oh, can you give it a go? I was trying earlier.
Where's the CCP? Has it been marked yet?
The on our entry point to the town on the west side of the
We don't
airfield.
have the proper tools of the demo.
There's more of you. How many of you are there?
I don't-
I see
where they're
one
at?
in the window.
Very confused.
Iricala?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Where they're... I'm presuming it's where the planned CCP is.
Okay, we'll go to that then.
You're just going to
Yeah.
fucking leave me here?
Hello.
Hello. We got one-time seepers and laptop in the corner, drone in the crate, and the other stuff you can see.
Alright, Charlie, push out to the west of the point. We'll get some eyes out, covering west from here.
Set up security on the building.
Alright.
Golf's moving in west.
Where's Gray? You stay in here, and Warren and Soul, I want you outside providing security. Just outside the building.
We'll cover north from here. Head to the high ground north, Charlie. And
Alright, just watch out
Lee,
west.
you can put Delta wherever you want
will
once
do.
you've taken that CCP. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll be watching out west. Walker's here now.
Golf out on the west. 37 Alpha,
Oh, that's true.
37 Charlie. Message. Over.
Where golf is? Aren't you a little old?
Yes, I am a little old. Everyone says it. It's being here. It ages. I'm sure you know. In here at ages.
Yeah, for some reason I thought
Just
the guy
went
now
up
was
the
the one that
road.
took me hostage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Truman is up north.
No, I'm looking for 3-0. He's down south.
Alright, he's where I was before.
Why so many bananas?
Lee, that guy said there are at least 6 more of them around the area, possibly.
Charlie Alpha, message over.
As what? Sorry.
Stand for Charlie.
Yeah, that guy was. I was talking to the individual
Yeah.
who's willing to come with us. Who's willing to come with us.
If you can set up security
there's
back
6 of
at the large red
There's 6 of
building
them, of him.
previously mentioned in
He
grid
said he
126058,
basically, and the other 5
and
or 6
secure the seepers
were
there for the
Pacific,
time being,
Okay.
over.
either gone off the runaway or to die.
Acknowledged. I'll pull my section back.
So that
Alright.
might be some point of interest. I don't know.
Morning.
Okay, I'll go to
Big red
Walker.
house that we came to when we first entered the town. Take us back there.
Where's Walker gone? No, he's-
No clue.
Alpha Golf, be advised. Golf is set up in grid break 122059 at the crossroads, covering the north, the west, and the south entrances into the town. Over.
Acknowledged, Golf. Hold firm and prevent any
Warren and Salt, the building
enemy
guys are
approaching
next to you,
from
get it
that
clear.
angle. Alpha out.
Be advised, I've got one
And then once you've done that, move on to the yellow one to the left.
running east to west, about 100 metres from my position. He's not engaged us, but he's appeared to be masked and he's running out away from the platoon. Over.
Roger, maybe a deserter, don't be lured into an ambush. If he does get closer or try anything, of course deal with him, over.
Golf acknowledges. Out.
We're just waiting for Walker to make his mind up before we
Oh,
take
right.
into... Oh, no question. Not.
Lee, tag on behind Charlie when you with your seepers, if you haven't taken him already.
Yeah, we've still got him here. Just waiting on Walker to make a decision.
Mid, come back.
Alright. Yeah, once you guys done that one, we'll just start heading back. I was go back the same way we came.
Morton, yep.
We're going back the same way we came, so I'll just take us down the road.
And Pierce into the
Warren, can I have you behind Grey?
to our east, cover our east.
Just for now.
Delta once again.
It's not so
put
much
them
lead.
inside and
Something.
split yourselves between south and west.
Yeah, we're on the way back with the Seepers.
Do I need to slow down, do I? Or
Hmm?
do I need to slow down for them?
It is the old man. The old man can't see what he's doing.
Possibly, I just think he's blind at the moment.
He's very fucking blind.
Alright.
I've not heard shooting, so I'm assuming you haven't got the others yet.
Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't.
No, they
Maybe
told
we
me
have.
they never said
True, and he's talking about the others, so do you want to pass it up? He said he hasn't heard shooting yet, so we haven't met the others.
5 against how many British? 500?
37 Alpha, 37 Charlie. Message, over.
Charlie Alpha, send over.
Might have snuck up.
Just a heads up, this Seepers is constantly blabbering about the others, as he puts it, with there may be enemy forces in the area, which we expected. Over.
Roger, see if you can get a lock start on his friend.
I was putting him in this
Give
building.
him the description of the building so we can narrow it down, over.
No, great.
Acknowledged, I'm not hopeful for getting any info out of this.
Which room do we want to put him in?
Roger, out.
Wood or carpet? What would you like, sir?
Alright,
So carpet, please, if you have
Carpet.
an idea.
Okay, I think this is carpet. I can't tell.
Sweep as well.
I'm actually going to push Delta out to cover the woods to the north.
It's wallpaper.
There we go. What direction did you say, sorry?
Lee, stay with the seatbelts and
Yep.
try and figure out where his friends are.
Okay. Roger.
You three?
You good? Hello, mate. Hello?
Echo, this is Alpha, message over.
This is Echo, send message over.
Can you push out to the buildings in grid 12300600 and clear through that cluster of 3, over.
Could you say that grid again, over?
1230.
Yeah, not going to get anything off him at the moment. True, and his brain has left his body.
I know that's what I expected.
Roger, just north of Gulf, over.
Roger, just north of Golf, over.
Roger, out.
Charlie Alpha, message over.
Send for Charlie.
Rotate your fire teams through guarding the Seepers until he's picked up, and send satellite patrols around the buildings in your area just in case anything else can be spotted, over.
Acknowledged, over. Someone's pushed out real far, I can see you on the seat up there, mate.
Yeah, I might get Delta to come in a bit closer because I don't like him being completely by himself, the Seepers.
Yeah, fuck it, we're on our own here. We're just gonna have to tighten the net. Lee, bring them back to the building. Use the hard cover that's around.
Okay, yeah, Delta, head back to the building, I'll point you some positions.
Juliet, this is Alpha, message over.
We've got vehicle, yeah, west.
Juliet, this is Alpha, message over.
They're right behind me.
Find...
You're good to step off in approximately 5 minutes, over.
Let's have a look, let's go and have a look around the building. Get some positions out here on the south forest. Southwest, south and southeast, just point yourselves to those. Just sort them out between yourselves.
One of you want to take him and I'll call the Shuriken. He's just in the room at the left there.
Yeah, I got him.
37 Alpha.
Hello.
Charlie. Message, over.
Charlie Alpha,
Any
send over.
exploded any more vehicles?
Seepers handed over. We're available for tasking, over.
Roger, continue on your satellite patrols on the eastern side of town. See if you can make your way out to some of the outbuildings north of way out.
Alpha, this is Echo, contact with out.
Golf, this is Alpha, move to support Echo in their contact, over.
Alpha, this is Echo, stand by for Salt, over.
Echo Alpha, send Salt over.
Echo, just engaged 2 times contacts in grid 122059er in a garage. Echo through grenade and incapacitated 1 who has now been taken prisoner, over.
Roger, medics en route to your lockstat to deal with the injuries on the prisoner. Alpha out.
Lee, I'm gonna start putting a satellite patrol out with Charlie.
Alpha, this is Echo, further contact with out.
Cool.
Keep Delta just on this building here. I'm gonna do a lap of the road to the north.
Yeah, I was keeping out on the south side of the building. Or west to east.
McLaughlin, Pierce, falling off the building.
Right.
No rush, more nice and slow.
Hey, we've got friendly vehicles operating to the east.
Yeah, that's the warriors out there.
Roger.
Right, we're gonna have to do some satellite patrols while we're at Warrior. So we're gonna do a lap of the buildings on the outskirts.
interested in position
Charlie,
you've taken up
pretty
there.
exposed. That's fine. We might have to just bait out shots if we receive them. Action's on. Marksman fire. Go to ground. Pop smoke in the direction of the fire, and we'll back off into the trees.
Roger.
Keep going off-road west here for a bit on. Rocket down
Christ.
from the north. 37 Charlie, contact RPG north. Over. Section, pop smoke, north.
Do you want me to relocate?
Yeah, pull yourselves up to about meters behind us in the woods.
Alright, Delta head north. So I want you leading us out.
Alright. I found a gold.
37 Alpha, 37 Charlie, stand by, sit rep. Over.
Charlie Alpha, sensor up, over.
Charlie, prep to break contact, right pair first. Right pair, break contact. 37 Alpha, 37 Charlie.
Let's start
has
sprinting.
taken
Just these
contact
buildings up
from
here.
across the field to our north. Break. 1 times rocket and 1 times automatic weapon.
Delta,
Break.
get a baseline here.
Section is breaking contact. We'll engage from
Let's get
position of
yourselves
strength.
sorted
Over.
out.
Right, left side, break
Acknowledged,
contact.
wait out. Golf Alpha, miss, over.
If you're about to attempt to go and support Charlie, I'm already on my way over.
Roger, out.
Alright, we've got Golf moving up on our left. I expect by the time anyone gets here, they're going to be disappeared into the woods. Oh, we're alive.
Whistled right by my ear. I'm barely alive.
If it was any but an open field, I'd be sending you off on a leash to go hunt them down, but I'm not going to run across that field. Seven Golf, 37 Charlie, message, over.
7 for golf over.
Golf, Charlie, I suspect the contact was from high ground marker
Christ.
11, break.
RPG contact from north.
Grade 126062, over.
Great, make sure you're looking at northeast as well.
Be advised, contact RPG at the brown shed building 2 golfs north, over.
Section, push forward, get yourselves in baseline on the edge of the tree line.
Yeah,
Empties
then,
on a brown
move up.
shed to the north of the
Golf
position on our
Alpha,
left.
acknowledged, deal with contact, push in and assault, Charlie will maneuver as required, over.
Golf acknowledged, last out.
Contact spotted on the back side of the shed.
Delta, rapid fire, northwest, west. Sorry, northwest,
37
north.
Golf, 37 Charlie.
Sorry, my bad.
Good shot.
Shed to the northwest.
But we think he's down on the back of the shed. If you want to keep up some deliberate fire, we'll push across the field and check.
Deliberate fire,
Golf
deliberate
to the
fire.
last, we are gonna use rapid fire whilst you cross the open field over.
Acknowledge. Over. Section, we're crossing the field. Delta, keep your eyes out to the high ground to the right of the shed. Charlie, pushing on the shed. Let's move.
Delta, watch and shoot, watch and shoot. Get some deliberate fire to the right of that shed.
Got friendly sections engaging the shed. Keep moving. Seven Golf. Shift fire left. Shift fire left.
Echo Alpha, message over.
This is Echo, so message over.
I need you to regroup and push up to my current lock style.
Delta, watch and shoot. Keep an eye on that whole
Roger,
tree line
on
to
our
the
way.
north. Hello, let's call on mate. Hey Walker.
Now tree one's crossed.
Yep.
But halfway there's a little ditch. Push up as far as the ditch. Golf have you covered and Echo will be moving
Alright,
here.
that's it. Tree and I'm moving Delta up to the ditch halfway in between the field.
Don't bother, we're gonna come back.
Alright, it's because
37
Walker.
Charlie, stand by, sit rep, over.
Charlie Alpha, send set rep, over.
Sections pushed to the shed across the fields, 1 times enemy KIA. Section's gonna return back to the town to the south, over.
Negative, regroup and push through. Make sure there aren't any stragglers caught in the trees further north, over.
Delta, move yourselves
We'll do that.
into that
Over.
ditch halfway in the field.
Good call, Lee. We're gonna push to the high ground to our north-northeast. Charlie, reform baseline, north-northeast, clearing up the high ground ahead of us.
Sprint across this field, Delta. Let's get some eyes out north, sort of northeast.
Alright, we're king of the hill now.
Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Pierce, cover northeast. Morton, northwest. McLaughlin, north directly. Lee, get your lads up as soon as you can onto this hill.
Delta, let's move across to the forest.
To the north, yeah?
Yeah, straight, sort of northwest-ish. Sprint, sprint, sprint!
Delta, you put yourselves on the right hand side of Charlie and cover northeast and east.
Taking fire from the west.
Is that you in contact?
No, if it's Golf or Echo, I'm not too sure. Get into some cover, Delta.
Contact Golf, wait out.
Yeah, Golf.
Charlie, we're going to see if we can assist Golf from the low ground to our southwest. Push southwest. Get eyes out across the field.
Yeah, Delta, it's my bad. You want to come back to my position? We'll keep eye out southwest as well.
So, keep going, Lee, and dominate that high ground that we're leaving.
Alpha Golf, set rep, over.
Golf Alpha, send set rep, over.
Be advised, 1 times off-road came to the southwest of Golf's log stat, right? 1 times armed individual with AK got out of the vehicle and fired 1 shot before he
Not bad.
was swiftly put to death by the section. Awaiting your QBOs, over.
Seems like Golf has dealt with the little situation over there.
Roger, Echo's pushing up to relieve you on your location. If you can cross and regroup with Charlie on the other side of the field, we're going to continue pushing northwards, as that seems to be where the last pocket resistance is. Over.
McLaughlin, and Pierce, I want you in the woods around the shed, covering east and southeast. Myself and Morton are going to push a bit further west and cover across the fields to the west. Golf is going to be crossing over to our position now. Uh, 37 Golf, 37 Charlie, message, over.
And for Golf, over.
We're going to be holding sort of a obstacle crossing on you if you cross left of the shed that you previously took contact from. Over.
Nolly Golf, be advised, I'm just going to tie in with Alpha to check to see what we're doing, since we've not been given any updates since the start of the mission. Out to you, Alpha Golf, message over.
Golf Alpha, send over.
What are we doing? You've not really told us much what we're doing as a platoon. Are we moving up north to any further positions, or are we holding around here, over?
Golf Alpha, as it stands, this is the last pocket of enemy resistance. We are to make sure the entire area is cleared. We're trying to do so as quickly as possible and respond to any I-star that I'm getting, though it is limited. Over.
Roger, affirming to that then, does that mean that us does not need to push up with Charlie since they cleared the contact at that shed, over?
Ooh.
Sounded cool, whatever that was.
Echo message, over.
Okay, Central Alpha, over.
I know they would never really tell us what. Was that a J-Dam going off to the south, over?
Okay, this is Bravo. We've just been informed about 10 seconds ago that is 30 Alpha denying enemy assets, over.
Roger that, out.
Charlie Alpha, push back to platoon to the south. Golf have you covered while you cross the open ground. We're going to reorg in town, over.
Charlie acknowledges, over. Delta, pull down off the high ground, reference the shed that me and that Charlie cleared earlier. Head back to that, and step us off across the open field.
Assault lead us out. Or back down.
Eventually. Enthusiasm. Haven't we got shot yet?
I mean, we got shot at. Like, once.
Well, died yet. Positive.
Who's that? That was Pierce.
Hello.
Right, just find some cover on the tree line for now. We're set at this shed.
No, cross the field.
Oh, my bad.
Go follow.
It's me lot listening.
Want to cross the tree line yet?
Yeah.
Or just walk over?
Dum dee doo dee dee dum dee 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 dum. We're crossing now.
Alright, Morton, step us off behind Darla, whenever you're ready.
God, what's going on?
Got other sections covering us over the whole way. Morton, reference the 4 humans sprinting across the field to the southwest.
The 4
All left.
humans.
Really, he could count.
Oh god.
You guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, where was the dead body? Was he on the
There's
left
behind the shed.
side? Yeah, was he on the left side? Right
Behind it. Where am I setting us up?
Keep going a bit more southwest.
Hello, pretty cover.
We're doing this to set up on the other side you're in.
Fuck me, don't know.
Rog.
In that traditional
Let's head a bit west then. And then set up baseline west.
Try and figure out where Echo is watching, and
Yeah, I've just sort of headed west. Baseline here will do.
Mike Durant. Oh, I never watched Lone Survivor.
You know the storyline, have you?
More or less.
Like requisitions of the alternate deployment.
Oh, like Mike Duran was Super 6-4 in Mogadishu. The
still in
second
this
half of Private
southwestern
Shutdown.
arc here, Charlie.
And his book was pretty interesting when it deals with the events of that night, but he pads it out with like completely irrelevant stuff from years earlier in his career.
Delta, let's just push
Like
up
when he was in Korea and what have you.
west 10 meters more, just to the edge of the tree line. Where salt is good, yeah.
Is your name carved into it?
As far as it goes.
Alpha Golf, be advised, setting demo block Alpha throughout the compound. Over.
Golf Alpha acknowledges out.
Oh, I wouldn't dare repeat it on stream, good corporal. You have yourself a good night. Are we actually done? Just playing off us against each other. You guys all notice how I was at the top of that list right there. You guys recognize that, right? Good.
Echo and Charlie, this is Alpha. If you can pull back towards the centre of town, grid 126059, and then make your way to HLS in grid 125058 and set up security for the bird coming in, over.
Echo, Rogers, over.
Charlie acknowledges. Over.
Roger, key is we're avoiding the white stores area as Golf are currently placing a lot of explosives, over.
Charlie, Rogers. Martin.
Alpha, this is Echo, message over.
Echo Alpha, send over.
Permission to deny enemy assets as we leave it, over.
Roger, that vehicle on the hill with the weapon system can be denied as well, over.
Roger, out.
Roger. Roger.
Oh god.
White House, no.
I came over for a second, he's really
no.
burping.
Roger. Go around here type thing, or? The right building. Roger, no problem. No.
Alright, we're stepping off. Falling behind Martin.
Assault following behind Charlie.
I think I'll fall behind Golf. Hold. Move.
Hey.
Hi. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. 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 It's on.
Allah.
God's sake.
Oh my god, that scared me, man.
As we're moving towards the HLS.
That blew up, that was your fault.
I don't think there's laptops.
Fun.
Sorry? I don't think there's laptops.
Hey.
What are you doing, Sunshine?
I'm enjoying the 2RC life, mate. That's what I've been for the past month.
Where's
Yeah,
Booth?
responsibilities.
It's either Booth or Truman not here.
Echo, message over.
Echo Alpha, send over.
Control dead in 15 seconds, over.
All call signs, control debt in 15 seconds, wait out.
Got a backpack full of medical shit.
Take us into the wood block to the south of the house, and we're going to be covering the HLS in the field to the southwest of that.
There that goes.
Control is a strong word there.
God, of course he had to go over that.
Fuck away.
Fuck off.
You gotta put a bit of.
Oh god, what can I hear behind me?
Try being this
Solid.
close.
Sure, I can start singing for you, Lee.
Oh god. So
Head out to the edge of these trees, and then we'll form baseline west.
Are you give or
Weast.
Depends who's asking.
How far?
I'll always tell
Oh, there we go. Just turn 90 degrees to the right and we're sorted.
Yeah. Helicopter's going to be landing in the field to our west, I believe.
Helicopter.
And, actually, that's about first.
Alright.
Because I'm guessing someone else...
Charlie, this is Echo, message over.
Then for Charlie, over.
We'll set up protection along the north of the HLS, over.
Roger, I'm on the eastern side.
Bastard.
Covering
Right, we're going east.
Echo Alpha, hold firm, you're running towards the controlled debt area, over.
Roger, out.
Delta, baseline left side of Charlie facing east.
Control deck, control deck, control deck.
Dowie is not happy.
Well, that was Manford.
Whoa.
Just for boost sakes. For fuck's sakes, Manford.
Was that meant to happen?
That sounds very controlled.
Oh, that was a bit close for comfort.
What? Certainly was.
What the absolute hell?
What was that? Where did it land?
Alpha, this is Echo, message.
It was a J-Dam right next to Echo
Echo,
on the
Alpha,
white
send
warehouse.
Will be one day be
Awesome! Oh my god!
told that J-Dams are coming over.
Are you guys okay?
T3'd. I've just
all
been
good of them?
T3'd.
Wait,
Griffiths is tier 3.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry, who's tier 3?
Griffiths. Griffiths, don't worry.
We have received 1 times tier 3
I'm
from
going
that.
to
Over.
I've screamed at the Apache. I will wait for the jet to land and scream at
What?
them.
We should at least get warned.
It would be nice. And they won't
Bro,
let us. Okay, so
roger
the jets can
that.
drop fucking 500-pound bombs within 200 meters of us.
target
They'll be
break.
Why the
dropping
fuck did
their
they
pylons
drop
at
that
us.
so close?
It's because it's the last night and they think they can like mess around.
Okay.
Roger, over.
It was a miss.
37 Alpha,
Wait,
37
as long as the
Charlie.
jets are having
Are we
fun.
clear to perform RTR drills next time? Over.
Yeah.
RTR drills.
If that jet passes over again,
Get a unannounced
fire at it.
we are free to RTR the jet.
Roger.
We just had that already.
Solid copy.
Oh god.
Not a joke.
It's flying by fucking sight right now. Like, how are we gonna fucking see it?
For this Echo, message over.
Not the helicopter, that's our transport.
And don't shoot the helicopter.
We
That's how
free
I get
to
home.
perform security for the HLS, or is more ordnance coming over?
Your medics will now just strictly through that tier 3 on the point of security. Break.
Well, Echo almost got wiped.
Echo Alpha, push out and support
They didn't even give us a warning over the radio, it's just BANG! They were dropping 50 pounds of explosives next
All
time.
signs, prep them, load up in the Chinook as it lands. First board will be Golf, followed by Charlie, followed by Echo, followed by HQ. Out.
Oh god, man.
Phil and Warren, I don't mind if you want to disconnect now. I don't expect you to wait on for a flight back to nothing.
Thank you much. Have a nice night. Down the flight and then hop off again.
Thanks for filling in.
Yeah,
because you're not getting any.
Oh, sorry, one golf complete inside shot.
Yeah.
Charlie, begin boarding, out.
Charlie boarded now.
Helicopter.
Step up to the heli if you haven't already.
Echo, begin moving in and start the fortunate once Charlie's finished.
Oh.
Yeah, but did you tell him we don't care then? Well, Godfrey, what a coy thing to say.
So, how many casualties have you taken tonight? Is it just Griffiths?
What, a handful of T3s? That's it.
Alright. So half of them was friendly fire.
Griffiths? Pretty much.
Oh, fucking hell, hello.
Griffiths.
Bit of a sausage party in here.
Jet pilot says he's terribly sorry to do it again, but
Well, tell him he owes me a new pair of arms.
okay, sure.
He owes me a new pair of arms and his left testicle.
A new pair of arms and his left testicle.
Echo, all in out.
Why is half of the
He
people
said
in
that
the
you
back
owe him 2 new arms and his left testicle.
Who's on the jet tonight?
Perry, Willie, and Godfrey looks like they're on crack, and Jaeger.
I am on crack. I got bored.
The face looks so weird. Yeah,
037 all in, out.
I mean, I've got morphine on hand, like, why not?
Oh no, everyone looks like they're traumatised.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I can have your attention, please, for the last crew chief brief for 7th Platoon. Congratulations, you don't have to hear my voice anymore. Yo! We're taking you back to Camp Mesa for your tea and medals. Well done, you've made it through, most of you haven't died. Farmer, good to see you, and nice to see that you haven't died tonight. So, congratulations.
Get on with it.
Anyway,
Yes, get on with it.
during the flow, if you were to one would have been 30 seconds, your order if you want to cease necessary channels for the aircraft focus on landing. And the instruction command you receive is debus. Debus the bus, which will pass from the pilot to myself, and is your word of command. The wheels are on the ground locked, and is your signal to get out, basically. Any questions? Yes. Go. Can you do it in Spanish?
Donde está la
I
biblioteca?
don't know what Spanish is. Ah, fuck it. Anyway, enjoy your flight. Thank you.
That was funny for you, Becky.
Yeah, I know. I don't usually do funny stuff. Becky did it funny.
Whoa.
I tried to do something funny, I'll blow up.
I think he deserves a medal for that.
Hey Mackie, me gusta.
Yes.
This is a simple thing.
Donde está la biblioteca?
Oh.
I'm so retarded.
Esta biblioteca.
If you want to do some fancy flying,
Idiota.
Can I get a parachute?
Oh, sad I didn't get to Bloom Blue on this deployment.
Hey Ralph, can I get a parachute for fancy flying?
Someone singing Despacito.
Yeah, it's no stuck on my head because somebody asked.
Despacito.
I might just do it. No, we'll still just do normal down.
Here it is.
Who is the furthest guy sitting on the ground?
Everybody's having fun. Up to the
Who's the
future
guy?
now. It's only just begun.
Oh, someone is dead.
No,
Oh no.
Richard died. Medic!
Negative.
Oh.
Oh, the disease is spreading.
Dropping like flies.
Did he just
Hey,
fucking
Bill, you've got
flip
to
out?
see-
Nothing of value was lost. Next day.
We lost 2 people now.
More casualties than we took all night.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
We have tier 4. Bottom. Drum, they are.
I don't think we had the tier 4 in ages.
It has been a while actually, yes.
that you know of?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what T4s are.
Well, it normally ends behind a shed, but we won't talk about that.
20 meters. No, but we don't get any.
Wait, I thought that was happy hour behind the shed.
I mean, there's a lot that happens behind the shed.
Don't do that. Whoever's doing that, fuck off. I have my thing on Do Not Disturb.
Same.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bus. Thank you for choosing
Whey!
163. Have fun, go enjoy your medals, bye bye!
Who's saluting over there? Farmer, you alright? Oh, I'm a little broke. What the fuck are you up to, man?
Such just walked by him.
Like 20 pieces.
The hand is the wrong way around.
He's discovered how to play armor. Okay? Sorted?
No.
Who's next to you?
What? Which
Forbes,
way?
you're next
What
to him.
side?
Forbes, you need to be his carer, unless I need to find one for you as well.
And fuck yourself, guys.
No comment.
Right, Amton, you seen fucking... You can look after the both of them. Make sure they don't start licking the floor and eating
Look
pebbles
after
and
each
stuff.
other. But start
Alright.
eating your shoulder.
Right, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
What do you say?
Thanks, Tarun. Right, congratulations. We are at the end of the deployment. If you haven't been to one of these before, this is what we do at the end of every single one. I come on server and bore every single company with a quick bit of information, and then we do some medals for the people who have been recognised by their chain of command, whether it be their 2 ICs, platoon HQs, or maybe even myself if you're a very special person, or you've sent me a $5 before this over PayPal, which maybe a few of you have. Someone's sending me a Christmas present as well. There's a couple of special awards going out this evening as well. It's quite interesting. I think it's our first that we've had in a very long time. I'm not going to say the first we've ever had, because I haven't been CO of this unit for forever. But it's the first in my time, which is about a year and a half.
Year and a bit,
With the
sir.
3 years that I've been here, and I can't even remember anymore. So, Farmer, you've turned. Come on, Amton, you're supposed to be looking after him. There we go. Congratulations, we're at the end of the deployment. As I was saying, we've completed our objectives. We've destroyed the VPR capability in the regions we're operating in. First off, seeing us clear out the town of VIII, or the city of VIII and the surrounding area. 7th Platoon doing a great job in that area on the outskirts, securing the outer area of ACOIs and BCOIs AO as we took to the fields and smashed everything out there. And then some more contact heavy nights down in Kirkinkyla, the area that you've just come from if you kind of read the map. We trialled this deployment, a type of new enemy, which based on the feedback that I've had and throughout all of the debriefs, you might not know this, but every time you speak in a debrief, it all gets collated and sent up to Battlegroup HQ so we can keep a good pulse on how the operations are going. Based on that feedback, the new type of enemy was pretty well received, with Zeus being a little bit more evil than usual. And hopefully most of you have had a fantastic deployment. Another fantastic deployment to add to the bag with a great balance of action while working with civilians on varied taskings. First time that we've trialed coin properly in my time in the unit. Moving back into it, we are a much bigger unit now, to the point where we are actually pretty much full, to be honest. Well, Wednesdays are definitely full. So I hope you all enjoy that. Moving up, next up, we are moving into a nice couple of weeks off for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you do. During this time, J7's not going to be running phase 1s because running phase 1s over Christmas would be a bit strange. Not that that affects any of you guys, but the first one will be in the new year, and J1 transfers may be slow as they'll be running on a lower capacity / volunteer basis. So just bear that in mind if you're waiting for course medals stuff to go out. I don't expect any courses to be run over this period as well. So if you are waiting for transfers, you decide that you want to betray everyone that stood here and transfer out of 7th Platoon, which may be an option actually, then don't expect it to be done straight away, as it may take a wee bit longer over the Christmas period. We're also going to be going back into ACMTs. What does the A stand for? Who can guess?
Always.
Always combat marksmanship tests. We're going to be doing those in January. So everyone has to do these unless you're joining the unit after January. You are all in the fucking unit, so you're all going to have to do them. We do these each year. You'll see all the forum posts go up. It takes about 15-20 minutes to do. There'll be masses of ranges running up. Walker's qualified to do it. I think Birch is qualified to do it as well. I'll be running them as well, so you can jump on and run through your ACMT. Hopefully get a better score than you got last time. I know Farmer's on 16 Farmer?
Wow.
Right. So hopefully get better than Farmer. And that'll be running after January.
What was that?
After January 1st. PDT will start on January the 5th. It's going to run for 4 weeks. We're going to change it around a little bit. It's probably not going to be COI-led. It's probably not going to be platoon-led. It's probably not going to be HQ-led. What we're looking to do is create a series of training-style operations where each op night will be focused more on what we'll be doing in the next deployment, which will be conventional. You'll be running through these scenarios, and then instead of listening to someone talk for about 30 minutes and then maybe doing it and trialing it a wee bit, and it's all nice and happy and we're doing debriefs and stuff, we're just going to roll straight into it. Lots of contact, lots of things to do, and then have hot debriefs on the way out of it. So those of you that have sat on SCBC, JNCO, PJNCO, PSBC, etc., it will be very similar to the way that we run those, with you going out and doing something, and then us doing hot debriefs and giving you pointers on these are the things that need to improve, these are the things you did well, and these are the things that you're not doing so well at. Jesus Christ, there's a lot here. Then we're moving on to next deployment. Next deployment should start 4 weeks after PDT. I'm not going to do the maths. First off, we're bringing back Lamb's AI. You can expect
It went.
It did go. Yeah. You obviously haven't been reading the memos. So, I mean, you can expect it to be a wee bit harder. You can probably expect it to be a wee bit easier in some aspects as well, because Zeus have been quite hard on us throughout this deployment as we briefed them, and I think that worked really, really well. Lamb's AI, for those of you that haven't used it, basically turns the AI from a dumb monkey into slightly cleverer monkey, where they will flank you, so lots of spicy things to do on the next deployment. And this is also your final night where you are alone on server as 7 Platoon. After this PDT, we are looking to open up 8 Platoon. I say after this PDT. Before PDT, we are looking to open up 8 Platoon. You've seen the boards go up. The second lieutenant boards are being finished over the next week. 8 Platoon is our first venture as well into moving into the next thing for British Milsim. With the whole Army 2020 thing, everyone's changing. We're going to be out of spaceships soon. We are going to be opening up our first mechanized platoon. Now, some of you may have heard as well that the Warrior is being decommissioned. It is well on the way to being decommissioned within the British Army. With that, to kind of keep up to date, but also to make sure that we can have full 2-sized farmers fucking deed.
Oh.
Fuck me. Is it farmer? No, it wasn't farmer. It was a caretaker.
Farmer anymore.
Anyway, where was I? The Warriors are being removed from British Army, so we will be moving away from them, unfortunately, as they're just not going to be supported in the armor side anymore. But also, one of the biggest positives is it's not going to change that much for how we operate on Wednesdays. We're still going to stand apart from the light infantry companies that we have on Saturday and Sunday, as we'll be moving to Mastiffs at first, and then hopefully if we can find a decent mod when it all comes out, Boxer after that. Keeping in the same strategy, the same play style as the heavy, fast-moving, strike-type infantry, moving to mechanized. We'll see us stay in that role that we're used to on servers. So we're looking by the end of hopefully not... Warriors are still staying for the next deployment. Following that, we're going to be looking at having 2 full-size mechanized platoons on Wednesdays, so that we have the same experience as everyone else on Saturday, Sunday in terms of the scale of stuff, but then slightly different experience with the type of stuff we're doing. So very exciting. So with that in mind, it is time for some medals. Hey!
Hey.
This is where Farmer gets one, isn't it? Sorry, I'm not picking on you. It's stood out to me. Right, okay, so wee bit tighter on the medals this time. We've had a relatively short deployment, so the bar was a wee bit higher. We've had a lot of nominations come in. Some of them that are then sifted through your platoon HQ and then sifted through at the COI level. So we picked out some really special people first time. First up is a mentioned in dispatches. If you haven't been here, this is for people who've shown exceptional performance throughout a deployment. This deployment being Wolfhound. These are people that have been noticed by their peers, by their 2 ICs, by their ICs, who all thought they deserved a special mention. So I'm going to call out some names. I want you to come out and stand in front of me. And then everyone's going to look at you. And then you're going to give a speech, which you will have been briefed on prior to this, hopefully. And then we're all going to clap for you. So some of the people getting mentioned in dispatches tonight is going to be, first up, you're all going to give a big round of applause for him, Private D. Purdy. Hey. Come on, bigger than that, bigger than that. Come on, bit closer, bit closer. Come on, Purdy.
COVID.
Private J. Dowie.
Hey, where's it? There it is.
Come on, what was that? Come on.
Hold on, Hills, I'm not hearing you cheer here, mate.
It's everyone's favourite Welshman, and we don't know if he touches sheep. It's E. Davies.
We do know that he touches sheep. It's fairly obvious.
Fairly obvious.
Next up, described as a valued member of his section, with his crude jokes. Not sure if that's appropriate. Private W. Farrell. Hey, where is he? He's no fucking here. He's not getting it.
DD.
Next up, Private D. McGregor. Oh, since McGregor's returned to the unit, he's not missed a single op night.
No.
Probably not.
Just because you missed a couple.
I've missed 2 in the last 3 years.
It's everyone's favourite medic, whose name starts with a G. It's Corporal A. Godfrey. There he is. Look at that. He can't turn. There we go. He's in reserves. He's probably not here. It's Corporal D. Noble. Not here. Cheer anyway. And then a very special one mentioned in dispatches for 2 individuals, and you can judge whether this is medal worthy or not, right? 2 individuals that have not missed an op night in a year.
Oh God, who's that?
In a full year.
Well, it's Dowie, isn't it?
Is that a cheer or is that like a, we're sorry?
Yeah, Samson.
Birch, step forwards.
Oh, Birch.
And Mick, step forwards.
Oh,
oh, you can't get through. Hey. Big massive congratulations to everyone here mentioned in dispatches. You've been acknowledged by your chain of commands. You should be proud of yourselves for really helping this unit move forwards, and I hope you all take this and go, I've done a good job. So congratulations, big round of applause for everyone in front of me. Hey. We speech from any years? Davies, you usually got a speech prepared.
Fuck.
Mick, give us speech.
Right.
Go on, Mick, give us
Seven Platoon. I am very grateful, despite your fucking appearance here every single fucking night, that I've been able to withstand Wednesdays for 1 entire fucking year without any OAs. Thank you for your presence, cuntbags.
Last, I hope you weren't streaming.
Birch,
Go on.
give us stream.
Oh, you're going forwards, Dowie. You need to go backwards. You directly challenged. Farmer, you still with us?
No,
he's still alive.
Hey, turn around, please.
He's still alive.
Okay, and then actually, final medal of this evening, not that many. This is for a good conduct. So a good conduct of someone who has been recognised outside of this operation. They've been here for over 6 months. They've described as stepping up within their section on countless occasions, but also throughout the unit. Always filling in, see them around a lot, playing other games, adding to the community spirit that we have here in the 4th, not posting dodgy memes or anything like that. sometimes known for his temper, and we do like to wind him up every now and again. This person's getting a good conduct after being recognised by 4 individuals and recommended by 4 individuals, and his name is Private H. Mackey.
You've been here for 6 months.
Hold on,
I said over 6 months, Mackey.
Do it for the sin.
Over 6 months is 3 years.
He's going to celebrate by donating
Do you need to go and stand over with Farmer?
Farmer's getting it.
Come here, Mackie.
Mackie, have you got a speech for us? Anything that you'd like to say in the 3 years of time that you've been here?
I fucking hope not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, you
Dedicated
can
to
turn your
his
back on
favourite
me,
Twitch
don't worry
sim.
about it.
Hide your wife, I got a knife.
That was fucking shit. Congratulations, big round of applause for Mackie and his shit jokes.
Did you not take it off him?
Oh,
Steal it.
I think I might do after that.
Blatant misogyny.
Right, to recap, you're all on break now until January the 4th. You can fuck off, go get drunk. There might be some stuff happening over the Christmas break. I'll be having a break as well after all the promo boards that I need to get finished. There will be hopefully a couple of fun ops. Larson usually runs something. I know he ran one the other night that looked really cool. Battle of the Bulge.
It was epic.
Title of my sex tape. There might be a few other things going on, a few trainings. I don't know if you'll turn up for that, but have a good break, have a good Christmas period, and I'm looking forward to this being the last night where we've only got 1 platoon on, and we've got another platoon that we can all fight with each other and call each other shit. No, don't do that. Thank you very much. Zeus are going to take a lovely picture of us. They probably already have taken a few with your beautiful warriors behind you. You're free to run off, do your section photos, do whatever you need, go hang about, and you're free to your evenings. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Fucking chômage.
Do we need to
You have a chance for the section photo. Do it, Dowie.
I didn't do anything on purpose.
Let's get a lovely crew photo.
Honest to God.
Alright, section.
Oh, stand by, yeah.
One last.